Hey guys, it is Zico here, and today I'm doing a gameplay video for the first time in a long time, and this is a tutorial for a game called Maplestory. I'm doing it specifically for Europe. There's not much different for any of the other versions apart from items I mentioned might not exist. So yeah, this is 5 simple steps on how to be a good mercher and how not to lose out on your money and visas or whatever you want to call it. Step 1. You should at least have 10 mil. I know I only have 12 now, but I've got 18 miraculous chaos scrolls and this dagger and tempest rings and stuff like that. But yeah, that is gonna be the most important thing, because you can't really start merching with only 100k. So you want to get 10 mil. If you have no idea of getting 10 mil, like you don't want to buy Nexon or something, and you don't have 10 mil, and you're like a low level character, so you can't do boss runs or something, what you could do is go to the crafting town and have a look around to see what you reckon you could get the most money out of. For example, accessory crafting, or even mining, because people like to buy ores and stuff in the free market quite a lot. But yeah, that's your personal preference, whatever you'll get the most enjoyment out of doing. So yeah, step number 2 is knowing the prices. So to know the prices, you should just have a scan of the free market every day before you start merching, doing exactly what I'm doing. Just going through the free market, looking at things, what's sold for what price, what's being presented for what price on average. That sold really cheap. For example, I would have bought that if it was still there. Yeah. Step number 3. As you can see, I'm in a guild called FM Kings. It's really good to be in a guild, because then you can do price checks to your fellow guild members, and it's also good to be in an alliance. I'm in the alliance eBay, and yeah, there's always people price checking and stuff in it, which is really good to have, because otherwise you could end up, for a unique item, for example, say something like this dagger. I know it's not unique, but yeah, it's going to be very hard to find an exact replica of this dagger, so you could do a price check roughly, and then they'll add up the cost of scrolls and stuff, and then put a bit more profit onto it, and you can get a rough price. Work gloves are really expensive. Right. Step number 4. Being patient. When you're out in the free market buying something, you are going to get people that are going to cancel on you, because you're going to be buying the stuff low to sell high later on. When you're buying stuff low, people are not going to like your deal, and they are going to cancel the trade, or they're going to try and negotiate with you to get you to go higher. If you really want to buy something, only go a little bit higher. Say for example, if you're buying a Miracle Chaos Scroll, I generally buy them for about 4 million at the moment, and sometimes I get negotiated up to 4.5, maybe 4.2 or something. I would go with that. I would go for something like that for up to 500k extra if you're happy with doing that. That is a nice maple shield there. I would say that's quite cheap as well. So yeah, it's really not important to be patient, because otherwise you're not going to end up buying anything. If you get bored easily, have a YouTube video or music playing in the background as you are doing this. The next step is having a shop. You don't have to have a shop, but you're going to make much more of a profit margin if you have a shop. I smell that wrong, I think. Yeah. So if you have a shop, say these chaos scrolls for example, in a shop I could pretty easily sell them for 7 to 8 mil. But out in the free market entrance, I could probably get a maximum of 6 million unless I waited a very long time. So yeah, it is incredibly useful to have a shop, because that's going to increase your profit margin, and they're really cheap, to be honest. At only 1.8k in X, that's you can buy that for about 40 million in Maplestory Europe at the moment in game money, if you've done like a boss run and sold a Zelm or something in the past. Or yeah, the 1.8k in X. And I've heard there's something called like Nexon surveys where you'd be able to get enough for that, but I've never done any of those myself or something like that. So yeah, this has been my 5 simple steps for merchant guide in Maplestory Europe, and if you would like to have some more tutorials in this game, or more gameplay in general, training guides, not just in Maplestory, just gameplay on every single kind of game, maybe a Minecraft series or something, then just put a comment in the description, recommend a game, whatever you want me to do. And yeah, good luck merching, guys. Hopefully you make your millions.